Up next, we have the author of the upcoming The Nightmare Before Kissmas. Sara Raasch grew up among the cornfields of Ohio and currently lives in the historical corridor of southeastern Virginia. She is the New York Times bestselling author of 7 books for young adults. In her debut adult novel, Raasch offers readers all the joy, irreverent wit, and crackling sexiness of your favorite sweet as candy cane holiday romp. Joining her tonight is her editor, Erika Tsang. Erika Tsang joined the Bramble team as executive editor in the fall of 2023 after 20 plus years at Avon Books, where she worked with authors such as Allie Carter, Alyssa Cole, Beverly Jenkins, and Julia Whalen. She reads and edits across multiple genres, and her eclectic list of best-selling authors include Danielle Allen, Zen Cho, Julia Cross, and Sara Raasch. Please welcome Sara and Erika, if you can turn on your cameras and mics. Thank you so much.
Hello. Hi, Sara.
Hi.
Welcome, everyone. I am so happy to be here to talk about The Nightmare Before Kissmas with Sara. Just to give people the highlights of this book, The Nightmare Before Kissmas features the Prince of Christmas in competition with the Prince of Halloween for the hand of the Princess of Easter. But Cole, the Prince of Christmas, and Hex, the Prince of Halloween, only have eyes for each other. Sexiness ensues, puns galore, and it is so much fun. Sara, my first question to you is, of all the holidays at your disposal, what inspired you to pair Christmas with Halloween?
Well, so I love this question came first because it's a great comparison with having Kissmas be the book right after Sav's book, the dark, heavy romance, and then we come in with Christmas. That's what I love. I love pairing things that like don't seemingly fit together and just having that juxtaposition of like, happy fluffy Christmas and like usually dark and spooky Halloween. So and just seeing what comes of those two pairings. Also from a different angle, I love just the idea that Halloween's really the only thing capping Christmas from just like encroaching into summer. We've already seen like you can buy Halloween decorations right now, which is a little bit much. But I feel like Christmas would be already like encroaching into August if Halloween wasn't there to stop it. So having the Halloween and Christmas feeding off of each other just seemed like a natural pairing.
Oh my God, I was just in Costco the other day and the Halloween stuff are all out. Right. It's amazing.
It's insane. I love that like Summerween was a thing this year. So like I'm kind of rested. Like okay, it wasn't just capitalism being crazy. Like there was a legitimate reason that the Halloween stuff was for sale this year.
Yes. So when you were writing The Nightmare Before Kissmas, who came to you first, Hex or Cole?
Cole, 100%. Cole was such a loud character. And he's still such a loud character. He knew exactly like what he wanted to do and what he wanted to say, and in every scene that he was in, he was so easy to write. Also because I think I put a lot of myself into Cole, a lot of my personality and my sense of humor and my insecurities. So he was just a really easy character to fit into. Hex was always a little more difficult to get into just because he's more reserved, just who he is as a character, and those are always the ones that are harder to kind of break open just because they are the reserved character. But it made it more fun, to get to kind of peel back his layers.
Oh, actually, Hex and Cole, they are so much fun to read. I just remember that Drew Barrymore, on the Drew Barrymore show, Matt Bomer was a guest, and he was asked, what Hallmark rom-com would you want to star in? And what did he say?
Oh yeah, we're putting this out into the universe, right? Like Matt Bomer, hear our plea. Because yeah, I saw that watching that episode of Drew Barrymore. It's like, so Matt Bomer asked that, and his response was he wanted to play the son of Santa, who was like the rogue son of Santa returning to the North Pole and like having to like reclaim his place there. And Like I still have that video of him saying it because I'm still hoping that like he'll see this book and be like, oh yes, that's the story that
I found it. I found the clip on YouTube. So if anybody out there knows Matt Palmer and know how to get this book to him, please let us know.
Please, please. Oh, you one.
Anyway, back on topic, sort of. So
Matt's always on topic.
The Nightmare Before Kissmas is your adult debut. How different is the process switching from writing YA to adult?
So the main difference in the process was just what the characters themselves, what goals they have, and what themes are important to them. In writing YA, like I was writing YA fantasy, so even those goals tend to be a little more like life or death in the middle of a war. But it's going from like, YA fantasy to adult rom-com. The goals tend to be a lot more internal, a lot more focused on it, not so much the external of like, we're in the middle of a war and we need to like survive, but like these characters are in college, they're getting ready to embark on like the next stage of their lives. So there is still a similarity and like sort of a coming of age, but it's just like a different step of it. And from like a fun standpoint, getting to write adult, I got to cuss, which was like fun. So I never got to do that in YA. And I also got to like not fade to black scenes, which was like super liberating and very fun to still get to do that. It's weird going back to YA now and having to like to fade that out and like soften those aspects. And it's always, again, I love the juxtaposition of it, of comparing and contrasting two things that are like on opposite ends of the spectrum.
I like my romances spicy, and this is very spicy. You did such a great job.
And it was my first time getting to write the spicy scene, so I feel like I was still feeling my way. But like what am I allowed to say? Like, what are they allowed to do? How far am I allowed to go? Now I've just finished drafting the third book, the third of my adult books, and I'm getting more comfortable with like having the characters go farther. Like we're getting there. It's progression.
Awesome. I have to tell you, one of my favorite scenes in the book was when Hex did some baking, and he brought out gingerbread zombies to Cole. I think you're muted.
Hello.
There you go.
Yeah, I think my mic. Am I back? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, sorry. My earbuds are just like not today, and they just give up in the middle of a thing.
It's okay.
Sorry, I missed your question. You were like freaking out.
I was saying that one of my favorite scenes in the book was when Hex baked gingerbread zombies for Cole.
Yeah.
What was your favorite scene to write? And do you actually bake gingerbread zombies?
Okay, well, first of all, yes, I absolutely bake gingerbread zombies. That is a tradition that my dad and I do, or we did when we were younger. We still do it. To the point where we actually you can buy gingerbread zombie cookie cutters. Apparently,
really? Oh, I have to find them now.
They're so crazy. Before we did that, we would literally just like mutilate these gingerbread cookies and like cut off their limbs and put like red sprinkles and just like make it really grotesque. And my mom would be like, just please make some normal cookies so we can give these to like neighbors and not have like mangled corpse cookies to give to people. So I love that I got to put that into the book and have it make sense that like, of course, the Hex from Halloween would make a zombie Christmas cookie. You cannot do that.
What was your favorite scene to write in the book?
Oh my gosh. I think all of the banter, I think, was my absolute favorite. So anytime like Cole is getting to be just a sarcastic pain in the butt, like that was my favorite thing. And any scene where he gets to do that with Hex, so getting the two of them so they kind of feed off of each other, where Cole's used to like being sarcastic to people and having them be kind of like annoyed by him or like not pick up on the banter. So having like Hex be somebody who like feeds it back in a way that Cole isn't expecting was always like really fun to have them play off each other.
Nice. So which holiday is your favorite Christmas holiday?
I gotta go with Halloween. Just who doesn't love the fall, and it's just such a good vibe and a good aesthetic with like pumpkins and Halloween costumes.
Cool. And what is your favorite Christmas movie? What is the one
gosh.
movie you would have on repeat 24 hours?
I love the Netflix extended Christmas world where you got like the Christmas Prince series and like all the Vanessa Hudgens movies. They all exist within this like same universe. I love that they're building this like weird, this weird thing. So yeah, I love the Christmas Prince. Like I got to put that into the book that they watched the Christmas Prince in the book.
You did.
All three of them, yeah. It's just really fun. I love those movies. They're such a good representation of just like purely happy, joyful Christmas movies that can't take it too seriously. It's just something fun to watch, and you can watch it every year, and it's always heartwarming.
That is excellent. My last question to you is, what are you working on right now?
Right. I just finished edits for the sequel to Nightmare Before Christmas. It comes out next spring, and it's about Cole's brother and the shenanigans he gets up to with St. Patrick's Day. I love so much. I love that I got to explore a different holiday, and I love Ireland, so I love that we got to go there and to really explore like culture and the holiday, and it was really fun.
Full disclosure, I did read that one already, and it is so good. I can't wait for everyone to read Nightmare Before Kissmas because it is just so much fun and really it's spectacular. Great job, Sara.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.